So it will be enough for a first. Oh, I guess they already had the first down on the previous Rico Smith carry. It said 3rd and 1 on the thing, but guess it did not matter. So it's 2nd and 11 now after the negative 1 yard gain. Smith burst. Smith. Does he have the speed? He's still going. Wow. Touchdown, Rico Smith. Ball on the 40.
Hardman out to the left side. They'll throw this to Cook in the flat. Cook's got some space and will go out around the 48-yard line, nowhere close for a first down, and the clock will continue to roll. Will Foster, the one to take him out. And for the first time today, we'll see Ryan Burns come out for a punt. And what's been so impressive about Burns this season, the punting game, a lot of praise up here in the booth for his ability during field goal kicking and PATs. He's averaging 47 yards a punt. Only 13 punters in college football are averaging either that or higher. Top in the nation in college football as well is another kid from Akron, Copley High School's former punter, Porter Wilson, who's averaging about 53 yards per punt. So you see not a very far difference between what Ryan Burns is doing and what the best of college football is doing as well. He has been phenomenal in the special teams game. But maybe most important about this last drive, give the shout out to special teams there. They always deserve it. But maybe the biggest thing when it comes to that last drive, Walsh Jesuit defense got off the field. That is huge. They hadn't been able to do that. They had gotten sliced, diced, chipped, chopped, however you want to put it. They flat out had a terrible first quarter. I think every coach in the nation would tell you that is about the least ideal start you can have to a ball game. But now here in the second quarter, yeah, their offense didn't get moving their first time out. But their defense, first drive here in the second quarter for them, second drive, for them, they get the stop after the long drive to start out the second quarter to put points up there. They get a stop for the first time today. That is huge. Momentum, confidence. You need that not just this week, but for weeks to come.
Like a car engine.
I smell fire.
No, I smell a fire too.
Delicious fall, delightful fall fire. It is a brisk evening, not too cold out.
1:11 on the clock. The ref asked for, and
so they get that situated. That's what they were convening for, the play clock. They wanted fixed up.
Ooh,
low snap to Rourke, and here's a handoff. And there he goes. Kason Kosak stays on his feet. He gets shoved out of bounds, but what a run for Kason Kosak.
what a run there. Kason Kosak on a kind of a botched snap there to Colton Rourke. And a nice handoff there to Kosak, and he gets down to the 27-yard line. And Tigers offense, minute 2 to go. They do have a timeout.
Rourke from the gun. He's got 4 out wide. Kosak in the backfield. A low snap.
Another low snap.
And a flag. False start. Well, that actually will
bails
help.
them out.
Yeah, that bailed out Springfield. That would have been a loss of about 8 or 9.
Either bailed him out or we missed the chance of an immaculate play if he would have stood up and did something out of the pocket there. But nonetheless, going to be first and 15, excuse me, for the Tigers here as the ball spotted the third.
So they want to get the clock situated. 1:02 left in the half. Kosak, there's a good snap. Looking to throw it. And he
Hit
has Sheely.
Out of bounds.
It was out of bounds, no catch.
No catch, they say. Incomplete.
So it remains, it'll be 2nd and 15. That pass incomplete.
They got to reset Tigers here as they were going as if it was a completion. 58 seconds to go. 5 seconds on the play clock.
Looking to throw. Rourke, strong arm. He's got a man open, but just overthrows his intended receiver, Hayden Pavlock.
Hayden Pavlock open in the end zone.
Let's put it that way. 3rd down, 25 seconds to go. Handoff Fulton over the left side. He
And
takes
here
a
it
knee
is.
down to the 30. Smart
Smart,
play
very smart
by
play.
the senior.
And that'll
That
take
should-
us to halftime. And the good news is we still got another half of football.
Buckle up the chin straps because in the second half, I think it's going to get good here as both these teams
Get good.
looking
What do
for
you
a
mean,
win.
get good?
I know. Looking for a
his-
win in the NE8 at a key point in the season with plenty of playoff points on the line.
And you guys at home got the best seat in the house.
Halftime.
Ends up throwing it, but it was low.
Low and short to number 4, Drew Miller. And, you know, that kind of is why I had that philosophy. Maybe you just run it, but they're going to keep the offense out here on the
7 seconds. Gerard, this is kind of now or never. Because South Range, remember, will have the football.
This will be the last play.
Well, maybe.
3 seconds left.
Now there's 3 seconds left. They changed it. A lot of noise coming from Rominger Stadium, and a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Rock, which is smart. You wanted to see how they lined up.
Coach Rock, a defensive guy, made the right decision there.
So a back-to-back timeout situation. They've knocked 4 seconds off the clock. Now it's 3 seconds left, which, to your point, will be the last play of the half.
Kicking it, it's still a 3-possession game if you kick it.
I think you're out of the range of,
Yeah.
not out of the range
Out of the-
physically,
yeah.
but score-wise, if
question.
this was a 14-7 game, I think you kick
Yes,
the field goal.
100%. Or even a 21-7 game.
That's true. This is, you need a score here going into the locker room because South Range is going to get that ball back, and they have been unstoppable to this point. Have not punted once. Have not turned the ball over once. They did, technically, and then there was a 15-yard roughing the passer that gave South Range new life. And now opportunity knocks, and the Raider Nation comes alive here on 4th and goal with 3 seconds left. Snap, running to the left side. He's got a blocker. They got a touchdown. Gerard needed it. Gerard got it.
Corrected that. So I was about to say, did we miss a 2-point conversion? That'd be crazy. Yeah, the first field goal that works for 2 points.
Yes.
They're going to go for a big pass
Well,
into the
they're
end
just
zone,
going
wide
for it.
open, and he's in there. It's going to be number 31, Deacon Summer.
Wow.
Out from, where was that ball again? It was at the 16, it appears.
Yep.
Ball was at the 16, so 16-yard pass.
Well, you were saying right before it was still 21-7. You were saying, well, unless something crazy happens, the G-men are going to go into this with a 2-score lead. Well,
No,
something crazy did happen.
happened,
Now it's
yeah.
a 4-score lead. It's 34-7 now, looking to make it 35 with the kick.
Binns' kick goes up, and you betcha
again.
it's good. Does not miss. So we'll get that score updated here now for you. 2, 4, 6, and 7. 35-7. Still 15.7 seconds left. With
That's
the way
enough
they're
time
kicking,
for
yeah, that
sure.
is more than
Gee,
enough
that-
time here. Even maybe not for maybe Jordan. Maybe not
And
for
for Boardman, if they want to get back into the scoring column. Lots of pressure from that front 7 by the Raiders, though. It's making it very difficult. Berg's going to take it up the sideline again. He's going to be stepping out of bounds at about the 26-yard line, 27.
So, this offense, something else, folks. Don't know what else to say at this point. Jones in there as the tailback. And no surprise, he will get the football up the middle, breaks off a couple of tackles, and this ball game continues to be nothing but nice. 49-0.
Ryan Smith coming into the game. Inside handoff to Smith. He's going to bounce it to the outside, pick up a couple. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9. Almost an offside by the Raiders again. You can see them creeping up. That's
All right, back here on the Audible Call, I'm Mike Ackelson. We're brought to you by the WRS Wealth Advisors. Lots of games getting to halftime. We've got some games that are very, very lopsided. Akron Hovind, they're up 50-0.
Is lopsided even enough to describe it? It'd be like
weight tilted, maybe. I don't
weight
know.
tilted, upside down.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
that together.
we're in sync today, Mike.
We were in sync on that. You laughed at me when I come in here and I said, "Don't look for West Branch to look back tonight." They're up 42-0. So here's what we do. We're gonna hit a bunch of bands now. We'll try to hit 3 to 4 of them as halftime is hitting around the area. Once the game action resumes with several of these, we'll go back to them. But if a game is lopsided, like the Akron Hovind game, the West Branch game, once you're up by 35 or more, we're going to kind of shy away from that game. We want to go to some good games. We got some good games. Beaver Local Hubbard, 15-all to half. That is a pretty good game. South Range Girard, it's still 28-14.
Yeah, Girard just scored before half. So
quick strike offense. I think Valley Christian is also a pretty good game down there.
Wellsville EP is 14-7 last time I saw that.
Akron St. Vincent St. Mary's, where Ursuline's playing tonight, that game is 7-7 at the break. So we're going to want to pay a little more attention to games that are like that. But if it is a blowout, what do we do, Anthony?
You remind you to go to ysnlive.com/live if you want to check out those games.
There you go. So you can go there, and if you got your favorite team and they're already up 42-0, 50-0, please go there because that's where you're going to see their game in its entirety. But if you like what we do here, where we just float game to game to game, trying to get you as many scores as we can. Ryder's doing a great job first night on the hot seat. So we got things cooking there. We actually got some friends to join us now. Chase and B in here late. B. out of retirement.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
See, look at that.
Yeah, but you know what? B was supposed to bring us pizza, and he dropped the ball.
Wow.
So,
hey,
I'm sorry. I would like my chicken pita, please.
He had like a $75 steak. That's all I heard. So
well,
I wish I had one. I've never had that. So.
Living the retired life.
But anyhow, we're going to bring up some bands for you.
Let's go to
them. And when we come back, we'll get back into game actions. If we have a game, we may interrupt the bands with a nice play. So we will do that. But as always, let's hear the bands. Let's hear our announcers. I'm going to shut up for a little bit.
Let's go to the Niles Red Dragon Marching Band. Here we go.
Take it off.
News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news.
The next hit on our mixtape from 1987 became a worldwide success, topping the charts in 18 countries and is certified 7 times platinum. From the legendary Whitney Houston, here is I Want to Dance with Somebody. Our drum line rewinds us back to 1988 as we feature them playing a drum break written by...
Hands it off to Hawkins. Hawkins had a burst for a quick second. It looks like down at the 25-yard line. So it's going to be a 4th and 5. The Rebels have a decision to make. They're going to go up to the line real quick. Biggest play of the game. Five out wide for the Rebels. Have to get to the 21. Hawkins will now head into the backfield. The snap. Gives it to Hawkins. He's got some room. Still on his feet. A great job by Max Hawkins. He was the story the last 2 weeks, and he gets the ball on a big 4th down, and they convert. So 1st and goal now after the big 19-yard run by Max Hawkins. And he is only a junior. You're going to hear about this kid all next year as well.
And 5. So 3rd and 5 now. 3rd and a long 5.
9-yard carry for Hinchcliffe brings up a 3rd down and 5 for the Blue Devils.
Lisbon cannot afford to punt on this drive. They need an answer. As Sifke in the gun, quick pass to Stoffer. He had a block, he makes a man miss. He's gonna have the 1st down. So good move there out across the 40.
Blue Devils, 1st down.
All right, so the chains move, the drive will continue here. Lisbon got to mix it up a little bit better to have some success offensively. Sifke in the gun with Hinchcliffe. Handoff.
A great job by Max Hawkins. He was the story the last 2 weeks, and he gets the ball on a big 4th down, and they convert. So 1st and goal now after the big 19-yard run by Max Hawkins. And he is only a junior. You're going to hear about this kid all next year as well.
Eight. Lisbon putting something together offensively here. So 2nd and 2.
14-yard line of the Eagles.
Offense showing signs of life now after a pretty dormant first half. Sifke in the gun. 2 receivers to the left this time. Hinchcliffe going to take it. And he's going to get drugged down.
Hinchcliffe wrestled down.
It's like he might lose a couple there. He will.
Lost up 4 in the play. 3rd down for the Blue Devils.
So 3rd and 7 now. Lisbon needs
off. They're going to kick it directly. That's Cage Bozar. He's got room to run. Breaks a tackle. He's got room. It's a race. Bozar and Wagner down the field. And Bozar says, running clock? I don't think so.
No. It's stopped.
Oh.
And what a play by Bozar.
Yeah, Bozar goes out there and returns that right close to 80 yards on that one.
We apologize if we didn't catch all that on camera there. We had a little technical difficulty, but what a play.
Zoom in. There we go.
He runs right into his opposite quarterback, Klein.
He's able to get enough for the 1st down, so they'll move the chains. Hackwater just had to beat the edge defender that time. Did a good job of it. Warren did just enough to suck him in.
Once again, this Eagles offense working pretty efficiently. Able to draw Beaver off sides and then get the ball moving on the ground.
He trips to the far side. Warren off to the right of Hackwater. Favorable numbers in the box. They're going to give it to Warren, looking to go right up the middle. Runs through an arm tackle and gets forward for a gain of 5. In the backfield.
Jay Belke makes a tackle, but they're going to say 1st down McDonald. Zajac is going to hand it off to Taylor now. And a nice tackle there in the backfield. That's Michael Balone once again. Michael Balone, along with being a great quarterback, also makes quite a few tackles from the free safety position.
Ursuline's not really having a lot of success running at the middle today, are they?
Yeah, we see a lot of success from Ursuline when they like attack the outside, those outside zones, those quick comebacks to like Devontae Taylor on the outside.
Looks like St. Bede's is loading the box more for those runs. Liaison in motion, a jet sweep, looking to get the edge. He does. He bursts forward and dragged out of bounds, just past the first down marker. And I'll tell you what, Liaison looked like he got shot out of a cannon there. He planted his foot and he burst forward. You don't see that in everybody. That's a special talent because it's hard enough to run super fast and look that good, but it's even harder to put your foot down and instantaneously have acceleration. As we're going to see a false start here on Ursuline. There's a lot of pre-snap movement. I couldn't tell who moved first because there was so much, but it ends up being Ursuline, the guilty party, setting back the 1st and 15.
Yeah, for Ursuline, especially like not having the momentum going into the half, you can't come out and make mistakes.
Quick pass to the side, caught. That's Liam Bruno, dragged down back at the original line of scrimmage. It'll now be a 2nd and 10, so just like an incomplete pass on first down.
Got some job in that first half.
If you guys stuck around for the bands, it was much of a battle of the bands as it's been on the field tonight. I mean, 2 great bands going at it, cheering on each other. I mean, this has been one of those nights. We got a full moon, a heck of a football game, and 2 great bands. What more could you ask for? You know, the good thing here is Niles will have the opportunity first to try to get this game tied up or at least get some points on the board, take some momentum to start this second half. And, you know, right now it's anyone's game. It really, you know, I don't think either team is really taking control of this football game. It's theirs for the taking at the moment.
The Pola defense set the tone, stopped a long drive for Niles in that first half, resulted in a missed field goal and an onside kick right away.
I'm just about to say they were not prepared.
They were not, and